ഹലോ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഫാർമസിസ്റ്റ് ഗ്രേഡ് 2 എന്ന യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനലിൻ്റെ 4th എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് ഏവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ആരംഭിച്ചത് ഗ്യാസ്ട്രോ ഇൻറ്റസ്റ്റിനൽ ട്രാക്റ്റിൽ ആക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന വിവിധങ്ങളായ ഡ്രഗ്സിനെ കുറിച്ചായിരുന്നു. അതിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് കാറ്റഗറിയായി നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് അൻറ്റാസിഡ്സിനെ കുറിച്ചാണ്. എപ്പിസോഡ് 2ലും എപ്പിസോഡ് 3ലുമായിട്ട് സിസ്റ്റമിക് ആൻറ്റാസിഡ്സിനെ കുറിച്ചും നോൺ സിസ്റ്റമിക് ആൻറ്റാസിഡ്സിനെ കുറിച്ചും നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വിചാരിക്കുന്നത് ആൻറ്റിസ്പാസ്മോഡിക്കിനെ കുറിച്ചാണ്. അടുത്ത കാറ്റഗറി ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നതാണ് ആൻറ്റിസ്പാസ്മോഡിക്. ദീസ് ആർ ദി ഡ്രഗ്സ് യൂസ്ഡ് ടു റിലീവ് സ്പാസം. ഇറ്റ് ഡിക്രീസസ് ദി മോട്ടിലിറ്റി ആൻഡ് പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് സ്മൂത്ത് മസിൽ റിലാക്സേഷൻ. മെയിൻലി ആൻറ്റികോളിനർജിക്സ് ആർ coming under this group. The action of this drug decreases salivary secretion and gastrointestinal secretion, which included two groups, tertiary amines and quaternary amines. Dicyclomine or dicycloverine are coming under tertiary amine group, and it is used to treat a spasm of the intestine such as occur in irritable bowel syndrome. It is taken by mouth or by injection into the muscles. It inhibits the muscarinic action of acetylcholine on autonomic nerve endings and decrease gastrointestinal secretions and intestinal motility. They have some side effect like dry mouth, upset stomach, constipation, vomiting, dizziness, etc. Next one is quaternary amines. Hyoscine butyl bromide and propanthyline bromide is coming under this group. First one is hyoscine butyl bromide. It is used as antispasmodic in case of abdominal pain associated with the cramps induced by gastrointestinal spasm. Next one, propanthyline bromide. It is antimuscarinic agent used for the treatment of cramps or spasm of the stomach, intestine or bladder and involuntary urination. It is also used to control the symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome and similar conditions, which causes some side effect: dry mouth, decreased sweating, dizziness, drowsiness, blurred vision, mydriasis, constipation, etc. Alverine, mebiverine, peppermint oil are other antispasmodic drugs without anticholinergic activity. The third category of the drug that have the action of gastrointestinal tract is motility stimulant. These are cholinergic agonists, prokinetic agent, opioid antagonist, antidiarrheals and some antibiotics are included in this group. The agents that are most useful in the treatment of these disorders are neostigmine, bethanocol, metoclopramide, cisapride and loperamide. This stimulates the upper part of gastrointestinal tract. Here the metoclopramide may precipitate Parkinsonism. The fourth category is ulcer healing drugs, which include three divisions. First, histamine 2 receptor antagonist. Second, proton pump inhibitors. The third one is cytoprotective drugs. The first one, histamine 2 receptor antagonist. These act by blocking the action of histamine or histamine agonist and thus to reduces the amount of acid produced by the cells in the lining of stomach. Example, cimetidine, famotidine, ranitidine and nisatidine. The most potent is selective H2 receptor antagonist is famotidine. Cimetidine is the potent inhibitors of certain cytochrome P450 enzymes. It may cause some disadvantages. It may produce dilation and increased permeability of capillaries. It may cause dilation of the cerebral blood vessels. It may cause stimulation of sensory nerve endings and produce pain and itching. The second category is proton pump inhibitors. These are dietally suppress gastric acid production by blocking the proton pump of gastric parietal cells that is responsible for the acid secretion and thereby promoting ulcer healing. For H. pylori eradication program, triple therapy is started by using proton pump inhibitors and two antibiotics such as clarithromycin and amoxicillin. It continued for first 1 week and then followed by start quadruple therapy by using the drugs like a proton pump inhibitor, clarithromycin, amoxicillin and bismuth subsalicylate. It continued for next 2 weeks. The third division of ulcer healing drugs include cytoprotective drugs. These are two types, mucosal protective agent and prostaglandin analogues. The example of mucosal protective agents are colloidal bismuth subcitrate and bismuth subsalicylate, sucralfate, ranitidine bismuth citrate. Next, prostaglandin analog, which enhances mucosal defense. The drug used is misoprostol. This is used to treat gastrointestinal bleeding and ulceration from non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug therapy. But it is less effective than H2 receptor blockers for the treating the ulcers not associated with NSAIDs. The fifth category of the drugs that have the action on gastrointestinal tract is antidiarrheal agents. In diarrhea treatment include oral rehydration therapy and use of antidiarrheal agents. Oral rehydration therapy is given to prevent dehydration due to fluid loss. Antidiarrheal management is done by using adsorbent, antimotility drug, intestinal flora modifier or bacterial replacement drugs. First one, adsorbent. The drug increases viscosity of contents. Example, kaolin, bismuth subsalicylate, charcoal and pectin. Next one is antimotility drugs. The drugs that delay passage of contents. Example, belladonna, atropine, hyoscyamine. Opiate and opiate derivatives like morphine, codeine and related drugs are not commonly used because of its high risk factors. Diphenoxylate and loperamide are the best choice of the drugs for the treatment of diarrhea.